E agora manda a bola para a linha de lado. Botou na frente. Bola desviada na zaga. Escanteio, hein? Escanteio. Tem levantamento para a área. Abriu bola errada. Procura alguém desmarcado, alguém livre. Sabe muito, né? Sabe muito. É Laika, que grande jogo! Sabe muito, né? Sabe muito. Vai se transformando no nome da partida. Ele ainda falou, essa bola veio muito esquisita. Veio fazendo curva, não quis saber de brincadeira. Deu um tapa, mandou a linha de fundo. Sobra de bola, manda pancada direto para a linha de fundo. Passamos de 15 minutos e 30 desse primeiro tempo. Apenas o tiro de meta. Veio o corte da zaga lá atrás. Tome de contra-ataque. Coloca a velocidade. Jogada é boa. Fica um jogo aberto. Fica um jogo lá e cá. Faz bem o giro. Aí consertou bem, limpou bem, saiu na categoria. Tenta sair na marcação, tenta pressionar. Levantamento para o campo de ataque. E a falta marcada. Botou a bola na frente. Se manda para o campo de ataque. É Laika, que grande jogo! Não sei se essa bola desviou. Vamos ver. Ele deu escanteio. É pro tumulto. Começa tudo aqui atrás de novo. Corta a zaga de qualquer forma. Daqui a pouco no intervalo interativo, todos os grandes momentos da grande goleada da Inter lá em Roma. Lá em Roma, Uma vitória espetacular com direito à expulsão, a briga, a golaço. Vale a pena ficar ligado no nosso intervalo interativo. Mas o árbitro vai dar apenas o escanteio. Vem pancada, vem levantamento. Conseguiu sair bem.
Tá mostrando que não é só nome não, né, André?
Não, não é só nome não. É bom goleiro. Toma de contra-ataque, é um jogo aberto, é um grande jogo. E olha contra-ataque. Jogou lá pra correria, pra postar a corrida. Ganhou do zagueiro, botou e solou, jogou lá fora.
É bem a dele mesmo, né?
Fim de papo desse primeiro tempo. Do Campeonato Italiano amanhã aqui no Esporte Interativo na Band. Rola a bola, vamos para os 45 minutos decisivos. Coloca a bola na frente. Tome de contra-ataque. Olha contra-ataque. Apenas o tiro de meta, veja aí, ó. Esporte Interativo na Band para você. Pegou mal, pegou. Direto para a linha de fundo, essa bola. Jogada é boa. Abriu bola errada. Veio o corte da zaga lá atrás. Fez bem o corte. Tá jogando demais. Olha o que ele tá fazendo, amigo. Abriu bola errada. Sobra a bola aqui no meio. E aí fez a falta. Falta é perigosíssima. Tenta sair na marcação, tenta pressionar. E a falta marcada. Coloca a velocidade. É de um lado e de outro. Na trave! Fez bem o corte. Jogada é boa. Já tenta ligar rápido o contragolpe. É de um lado e de outro. Que passe, hein? Descida é boa. É 31, passamos desse segundo tempo. Faz bem o giro. É de um lado e de outro. Se manda para o campo de ataque. Que domina a bola lá pela esquerda. Sabe muito, né? Sabe muito. Jogada é boa. Faz a defesa. Espalma, manda a linha de fundo. Vem levantamento para a área. Coloca a velocidade. Jogou lá para correria, para apostar a corrida. Virada parecia ser boa, mas não foi. Tá aí o impedimento marcado. Sabe muito, né? Sabe muito. Cortou atrás a zaga. Levanta os braços do árbitro.
E interessante, né, que o jogo é lá e cá, né? Os dois times estão se revezando bastante no domínio territorial da partida.
Domina a bola aqui para o setor defensivo. Trabalha a bola no meio. Vai ficar apenas o tiro de meta. Cortou atrás a zaga. Ih, rapaz. Pisou na bola. Vem a pancada. E toma ele contra-ataque. E toma ele contra-ataque. Toma ele contra-ataque. Botou a bola na frente. Apenas o tiro de meta, veja aí, ó. Aqui na TV Esporte Interativo em rede com a NGT, você não perde nada, hein? Também no Esporte Interativo na Band. 10 para meio-dia, ao vivo, Liverpool e Chelsea. Vem a pancada. Passou e foi direto para a linha de fundo. Aqui na TV Esporte Interativo, em rede com a NGT, você não perde nada, hein? Também no Esporte Interativo na Band. 10 para meio-dia, ao vivo, Liverpool e Chelsea. Fez bem o corte. Levanta os braços do árbitro.
E interessante, né, que o jogo é lá e cá, né? Os dois times estão se revezando bastante no domínio territorial da partida.
Bola rolando nesse segundo tempo. E daqui a pouquinho você vai conferir como foi a vitória do Arsenal, o líder do campeonato inglês, ontem em cima do Derby County. Tá jogando demais. Olha o que ele tá fazendo, amigo. Toma ele contra-ataque, vai ficar um jogo bom, hein? Vai ficar um jogo sensacional. Apenas o tiro de meta. Ao vivo para você, o melhor futebol do mundo aqui na tela do Esporte Interativo na Band. Trabalha a bola no ataque.
Esse goleiro, para tomar um gol, ele vai ter que ser aquela jogada, de repente, a jogada em profundidade da área, para dar um toquinho, porque esses chutes, tentar arriscar contra esse goleiro, tá provado aí até agora que tá difícil.
É laica, que grande jogo! Jogou lá pra correria, pra postar a corrida. Levanta os braços do árbitro!
We're off here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football.
It will be interesting to see how they start the match.
And Berbatov.
He cut out the pass. Jesus Navas. He's carried the ball forward.
Into the danger area. And Robbie Keane.
That pass has made it through.
Dealt with the threat expertly.
Looking around for support.
Real chance here. Davids. Ball one, good defending there.
And he lays it back.
Daniel Alves. Canute. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Here's Robbie Keane.
Ball given away.
Daniel Alves.
That was careless.
Maresca. Ball one, good defending there. Well read and intercepted. Lennon. And now the counter-attack. No, not this one. Luis Fabiano. There's not a lot of support. Berbatov.
And he's off along the left touchline. Can they keep defending like that?
Inside the box now. Brought an end to the attack.
Jesus Navas. The defender cuts this one out.
Does well to maintain possession. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. Well, we think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break.
They are managing to contain their opponents so far.
Yes, they've done well. They just need to keep it up for another 45 minutes.
No goals then, it's 0-0, and everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. We're off. Will the manager's half-time talks have the desired effect?
No substitutions yet as we go into the second half.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Canute. Luis Fabiano. Can he make a chance? No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Lee Barnard. Huddleston. Here's Berbatov. Davids. Shooting chance here. Dealt with that threat well. Maresca. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Superb intervention. And he's having a go. Can he shoot? To the man in space. Maresca gets it. Couldn't get it on target there.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Berbatov. And Robbie Keane. Wins the ball, great defending. Cleared away. Daniel Alves. Canute. Arrives in the box. Caught in defence. Real chance here. They win possession. On the ball here. Now the defender read it well. Daniel Alves. Can he shoot? And he tries one. Here's Berbatov. Neither side able to find a goal here with the final whistle approaching. He dribbles out to the left. Is there space for a shot? Poulsen. Daniel Alves.
Well, the keeper didn't wait. He came forward and made the ball safe.
The scores are level after full time, so a winner will have to be found here by a penalty. Although experience can calm the nerves in a penalty shootout, I'm sure there is always going to be an element of doubt in the players' minds. He's getting ready. Struck with authority. He made it. It's 1-1.
Confidently slotted home. A great penalty.
Yes, he made it. The captain is to take charge of this one. Yes, he made it. He's made it. Beautifully done. It's 3-3 and both teams are looking up for this, Trevor.
It's getting quite exciting now. He needed to be more decisive than that.
It sailed off to the left.
He struck it well enough, but it was wide of the target.
He rarely misses from here. Oh, the keeper makes the save.
Well, he's taken the gamble there, and it's not paid off.
He's usually deadly from 12 yards. Makes it.
Tremendous tension building up here.
Too close to the keeper. That's decided the game. They've won the game on penalties. It was a pretty even contest, wasn't it, really? A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here.
You never know quite what is going to happen in this game.
Here's Gattuso. To the man in space.
Fowler. Well read.
Seedorf.
The keeper holds it. Sissoko. Filippo Inzaghi.
Really stopped in his tracks there.
The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his.
Gerrard. And Kite. Dealt with that threat well.
A strike! The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
Well, it's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry though, they've just missed the goal.
Kaladze. Oh, terrible defending. Chance here. Pirlo. Here's Gilardino. And Gattuso. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly.
Angled in towards goal. No, that was never going to go in.
You know, it wasn't a very good position. It was rather hit and hope to have a go from there.
Here's Kite.
Fowler.
Here's Luis Garcia. Pass lacking there. And Kaká.
He's carried the ball forward.
Still have the ball.
This could be a chance for an opening goal.
Real chance here.
That mistake could have been costly. And the defender was quick to react and close at the safety. So it's a corner. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending.
Here's Luis Garcia. Just dived in there. Gave away a free kick.
Well, that's the kind of thing referees have been told to clamp down on.
Right, Trevor, he was tripped. And passes the ball back.
Gerrard.
A good delivery needed here.
Can he create something?
That will be a goal kick.
Kaladze. Here's Luis Garcia.
And they've got behind the fullback. The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. Serginho.
And Gattuso.
15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle.
Kaka. Kaka! Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Here's Bellamy. And Gerrard. Held on to the ball there. Showed his defensive quality with that interception.
There's a chance for a cross here.
Here's Gerrard. Possession maintained, chance here.
It went over the goal line. Goal kick here.
Kaladze. Pirlo. Here's Gattuso. Nesta. Here's Kaka. Really stopped in his tracks there. Kaka.
There's not a lot of support.
Gets it. Stop the attack dead then. And Gerrard. Here's Risa.
Can he beat the keeper?
Risa. A brilliant finish. That puts them in front. Just before half-time.
Well, the fans just love that goal. Will they see another?
Had the ball now. Bellamy. Here's Carragher. Worked really hard to get the ball back there.
He's through on his own.
Medino. Bellamy. Seedorf. Can he find the space? The whistle goes for half-time and the players head off to the dressing rooms, with the managers no doubt having plenty to say during the break. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway.
They'll switch sides for the second half.
Vital interception. And Seedorf.
Good running off the ball.
Does well to keep the ball. Bellamy. Here's Luis Garcia.
Well, he took no chances there, just knocked it out for a throw.
Dealt with the threat expertly.
Serginho. And he's going for it.
It's in! Brilliant! We're back in it. The second half has barely kicked off. That is top class.
There really is no room for error now. One slip-up could cost either team a goal and perhaps even the game.
Goal apiece, the score's level at 1-1. Here's Luis Garcia.
Looking around for support. Fowler.
And Gerrard. Wins a free kick in a promising position. What will they do here?
Close enough to have a shot on goal.
Completely mistimed his challenge then. Gave away a free kick.
The referee's having a busy game here and he's having to show really his authority too often.
They need to calm down and just focus on winning the match. You know, if the attackers had followed up and threatened the keeper, they could have made something of that mistake. Anyway, they have a corner.
It's to the near post.
It was a well-timed attack.
The keeper was expecting that kind of effort.
Here's Kaka. And Gilardino. can he conjure up here? Ronaldinho! Oh, it's got him! What a comeback! He's not held back on that.
They put themselves in front, Trevor. Can they hold on now for the win?
Well, as long as they keep the concentration, I don't see why not.
Here's Kite.
No way through. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball.
Luis Garcia.
Doesn't manage to get that one through. It's through. And the defence cuts out that through ball.
Bellamy.
Down the right. A good ball in could give them the equaliser.
Got the all-important touch. Clearance gathered, has a sight of goal. Interception, big chance. Goodness me, how important was that interception? And Gilardino went in and won the ball too. Showed his defensive quality there. Luis Garcia.
Fowler.
Still in possession here. Seedorf.
Accurate service could give them another goal.
Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Kaka. Oh, how close was that?
I think the build-up move from the striker deserved a better finish than that.
And Luis Garcia.
Kuhl.
Gerrard. Can he create something? Goal!
Oh no, the flag's up. The referee says no goal.
I think the referee hesitated on the decision. It was so difficult to tell, though.
And Seedorf.
A lovely ball through. Booted clear. Doesn't manage to get that one through.
Finds a teammate.
Into the arms of the keeper.
Here's Carragher. Got his foot in. Luis Garcia.
Kuhl. Sends it back to him. And now the counter-attack.
Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock. On the ball here.
Kuhl.
Goes to ground, but the ref waves play on. Here's Luis Garcia. Bellamy. Goal inside here.
Chips it over the keeper. Serginho.
Well found by his teammate. Oh, great defending there. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope.
Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match.
Here's Martins.
He's carried the ball forward.
Well, I think the cross was a little wayward there. It should have got past the defender. So it's a corner.
It's up for the aerial challenge.
And the first person to receive the corner is the keeper.
Fernando Torres. Mister. Top quality close control. Just needs half a yard here. Kesman. Here's Duff. And Luque.
Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Needs to find the target with the ball in. And it's gone out for a goal kick.
Pereira. Antonio Lopez. Kesman.
There's not a lot of support. Luxan. Manish.
Good pass. Here's Maxi Rodriguez.
Off target. He sent it wide of the left post.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
Moore. Carr.
Owen. And Dyer. Does well to keep the ball. Finds his man. Martins.
That mistake could have been costly. The defender was quick to react and plays it to safety. So it's a corner.
Luque.
It's just wide of the right post.
Here's Pereira.
Luxan.
Held on to the ball there.
He's looking so confident.
The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball.
And Dyer. Owen. Here's Duff. Here's Mister.
Pressure on the defence now.
Mister.
And that shot is ballooned into the stand. Wasted chance.
But I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Martins. Moore. Here's Martins. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. They can swing it in from the right wing. Oh, found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position.
He has 3 targets in the box. They're in possession down the right flank. That will go behind for a goal kick.
And Pereira. Pablo Ibanez.
30 minutes on the clock in the first half. He's on the rampage. Luxan.
Really stopped in his tracks there.
Luxan.
Here's Fernando Torres. Into the box. Attack came to nothing. Dyer.
Looking around for support.
Martins.
He continues his run down the right.
Stop the attack dead then.
Manish.
Here's Meester. Now had possession here.
Intercepted. He's cut the pass out beautifully.
Called offside. Absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision.
That pass didn't make it.
No goals here, and in truth, it's looking set to stay that way with half-time fast approaching. Here's Duff. And Martins. Won the ball well.
All set up by the through ball.
Duff. To the man in space. Ball one, good defending there.
Can they keep defending like that? Manish.
Here's Meester.
Down the right.
Turns defence into attack there. Dyer. And Martins.
Would an attack down the right side be worth it?
Will he find the target now?
Manish.
The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their managers' half-time team talks?
Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first.
Kesman. And Duff. Luque. The assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision, but it is a free kick.
Luxan.
Here's Kesman. Superb intervention. And Owen.
It looks like he'll go for a cross.
Will this be a goal? Remarkable goal! There's the opener. In the first few minutes of the second half.
Everyone knew he was going to do it, and he has done it superbly.
The stalemate's over, and we have a goal.
They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from the fans' point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, content with things as they stand.
Luxan.
Well read and intercepted. Just caught offside there. He got in round the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Here's Dyer. Duff.
Oh, a marvellous through pass.
Luque. Oh, what a goal! They've scored another goal. Great goal from the forward. Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. And Mister. Superb intervention. Duff. And Dyer. Quality trap here. Slid through the gap.
Chance to deliver it in. And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Manish. And they still have possession here. Pass went astray. Duff, the tireless worker. Went in and won the ball too. Fernando Torres. And Luque. Martins. Here's Pereira. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. What a through ball. He has to do better than that. Martins. And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner. It's into the middle. Cut out by the defender. Fernando Torres. And Kesman. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Fernando Torres. Quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. Bends it in. He pounces on the rebound. Here's Duff. Luxan. Poor ball intercepted. Nice work to keep possession too. Could get a shot away. A really important interception there. Here's Martins. A nice ball through.
A good cross should set something up.
Can he create something here? Or free kick awarded in a very promising position here. Another scoring opportunity here. Martins!
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man-marking.
Manish. Mister. Here's Maxi Rodriguez. Fernando Torres. Steals the pass, might have a go. Luque. Slack defending, he gave it away. Wins the ball, great defending. And Martins. He has to do better than that. Here's Luque. Dyer.
It was a through ball that set the move up on the left.
Luxan. They're defending well, very well indeed. Up goes the roar and the match is over. They've managed a victory here after having played out of their skins today. An absolutely fantastic performance, which will... As we get underway, a full-throated roar from the fans to urge their respective teams on. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. Here's Camoranesi.
But this could be interesting.
Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Podolski. A chance. Really poor defending. Here's Podolski. And Salihamidzic. Pizarro. Really stopped in his tracks there.
Marchione.
Del Piero. Held on to the ball there.
He cut that one out very well.
Here's Camoranesi. Salihamidzic. Finds himself in the area. He's right on the end of the rebound. Lifts it high. Still on the ball here. Had the ball now. Read that well. And Mackay. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. 15 minutes gone. Mackay. Oh, was he brought down illegally then? No, referee says play on.
Marchione.
Wins possession to stop the attack. Here's Salihamidzic. And Mackay. What will he do from here? Showed his defensive quality there. Holds on to the ball. Here's Trezeguet. They can swing it in from the right wing. Possession maintained, chance here. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. took him out completely, gave away a free kick. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee.
The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
Well, I think the crowd were behind him all the way. They'll be sorry it wasn't in the back of the net, though.
No, it's been intercepted. Almost 30 minutes gone.
And Deisler. Sends the ball wide. Can surely put it away. Here's Lucio. And Podolski.
Moving up the field, stretching the play. Pizarro. And that just skimmed past the right post.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
Robert Kovac.
Marchione. He intercepts.
Possession gained there.
Giannichetta.
Poor ball cut out. Here's Podolski. Mackay. Possession maintained. Chance here.
Crosses.
It was a good attempt, but it was not what he wanted.
Not quite what he was looking for. Giannichetta.
Here's Camoranesi.
He's on the rampage.
Extremely important interception there. 5 minutes to go to half-time, and the way this is shaping up, I don't think we're going to see a goal before then. Free kick given by the referee. He could be in trouble here. The ref has a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful, though, with his tackling from now on. Knocks it out to the flank.
Fisted away. Surely this time.
Salihamidzic. Schweinsteiger. 1 minute is being shown on the board. Salihamidzic. Podolski.
Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there.
Here's Deisler.
Looking around for support.
Gets it in space. He had to get there, and he did. First 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here.
So, Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
They've been a bit disappointed in making space and running off the ball. So I'm surprised that they've managed to keep the game level so far.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0.
The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now.
Let's see which team can take control in the second half. That pass didn't make it. Reads it well.
And Nedved completely mistimed his tackle there. Gives away a free kick.
That's a nasty challenge from behind. We don't want to see that coming from here.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Here's Salihamidzic. Now have possession here. Hung on to the ball in a good position. Headed towards goal.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Marchione.
Dealt with that threat well. Salihamidzic. Santa Cruz. Stop the attack dead then.
Giannichetta.
Here's Podolski.
No, it's been snuffed out. Zebina.
And Camoranesi. That was an obvious foul. He could be booked here. Oh, no. I think the referee is going to keep the cards in his pocket this time. He may not be so lucky on the next occasion. Good running on the ball.
Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Here's Podolski. Salihamidzic. Well read and intercepted there. Robert Kovac. On the ball here. Salihamidzic. Here's Schweinsteiger. Now have possession here. Well worked to win the ball. Trezeguet. Nice ball out to the wing.
And coming forward, the keeper collects the ball.
Here's Podolski. Salihamidzic. Ball given away. Here's Mackay. And passes the ball back. Beautiful move. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Zebina.
And Del Piero. Trezeguet.
Instinctive stuff.
Too long. And Lucio. Deisler. Here's Salihamidzic. Mackay. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. The right-hand channel is an option. Needs to test the keeper here. Ismail. Lam. Here's Lucio. And Sanyol. Schweinsteiger. Schweinsteiger!
Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy.
Oh, it's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'd be sorry, though, they just missed the goal.
That was careless.
Now that's a pinpoint pass.
Into the danger area. They're in a good position down the right. Dealt with the threat expertly. Well read. Neat ball through. Flag was up, just called offside there. Good call though by the assistant referee. Del Piero gets it.
And it's gone out for a goal kick.
Lucio. 5 minutes plus stoppage time is all that remains now for either side to score the game's first goal, and who knows, maybe the winner. Here's Del Piero. Ball given away there. Trezeguet.
Oh, it's got through.
Here's Camoranesi.
Zalaeta. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball.
Mackay. Now have possession here. And Camoranesi. Can he put it away? Win possession, the attack came to nothing. There goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the breakthrough here, so we head into extra time.
Well, Trevor, no goals so far.
Well, neither side seems to want to win this one. Surely someone wants to break the deadlock.
half of extra time is underway. A draw seemed to be on the cards long before the 90 minutes were up, Trevor. Extra time looked inevitable.
Yes, there's not a lot to choose between these two teams.
Camoranesi tries to slice open the defence. Can he find half a yard here? Trezeguet! Oh, it's in! What a goal! This is a vital goal at a crucial time. Inside the opening few minutes of extra time. That has been coming for a long while now. Well, that goal has disappointed a very large number of fans here today.
They have to be careful. They might have taken the lead, but this is always a dangerous time. They have to keep their wits about them.
Well worked to win the ball. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Trezeguet. Here's Podolski. Tight decision there. I think the right one. Rhino got that one absolutely spot on. And Del Piero. Up goes the assistant referee's flag. Tried to spring the offside trap, but the run was timed just a little too early.
Pushing further forward. Still got a lot to do from there.
Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Got the all-important touch on the ball there.
Macchioni. Giannichetta.
Here's Del Piero. Del Piero. Will he shoot?
Santa Cruz. And he wants it back. And that's the end of the first period of extra time. So we've had the first 15 minutes of extra time. Still we're no closer to knowing who's going to go on to win this extraordinary game.
Well, it's been such a good game, Peter. In many ways, you don't want it to end.
Really is a shame that one of these two teams must go home as the losers. So here we go for this final period of extra time. Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. Beautifully done.
Here's Lucio. Schweinsteiger.
He goes on himself.
Attack came to nothing. Camoranesi. Here's Trezeguet. Went in and won the ball too. And Nedved. Schweinsteiger. And Deisler. Here's Mackay.
No way through. And they've got behind the fullback.
Picks the ball up. Read that play and got the ball. Great work. Well found by his teammate. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Trezeguet and Camoranesi.
Beautiful move. No, it's been snuffed out.
Gives it away. Slack defending. Here's Del Piero. A really important interception there. What a free kick here. Could be dangerous. There's the whistle. They come away with the win here after some tremendous work in every